Greetings, everyone, according to your time zone. Welcome to the 175th segment of Being Inspired with Buzopat Life-Changing Reality Tonic. I remain Honorable Ambassador Buzopat Osiwe, and here is our platform where we embrace our truth that leads to our freedom. This is what we do here. Before I continue, have you subscribed to my YouTube channel, Be Inspired with Buzopat? Have you? I know a whole lot of people has yet to subscribe, but for those who have done so, I am very grateful. But if you have opportunity of coming across this video, kindly do one thing first before you proceed. Subscribe, like, share to your friends and contacts, and drop your comment. They're very necessary. Okay, today we'll be talking on this topic, survival of the fittest. Yes, survival of the fittest. I keep bringing out different topics in this segment so that we will be able to embrace our truth, like I said, that leads to our freedom. So what is survival of the fittest in the first place? Survival of the fittest is the ageless law of nature. Yes, but the fittest is actually, they are not really the very strong ones. No, fittest are those endowed, with the qualification for adaptation, really. The ability to accept, the inevitable and conform to the unavoidable. To harmonize, I hope you understand, with the existing and the changing conditions. That's what makes them the fittest, okay? So it's not actually the strongest of the species that survives, and it's not really the most intelligent of the species that survives. But those who do, the most responsive to change, those that are most responsive to change are the ones that survive in this our world, in everywhere, in everything. So survival of the fittest has been bastardized. It has been overflogged. It has been overused. It has been, it works for people in different dimensions, in different ways they want it. It doesn't matter what their concept may be. They have moved from what it's supposed to be, and they now have it for whatever makes them happy. That is just the thing, So a lot of abominable things have been happening, and people call it survival of the fittest. And I stand here. I'm sitting here to tell you, no, that's not it. There's still standard. There's still norms. There's still things that are not supposed to be like that. One of the deadliest deception of this age is the demonic assertion that some bad things are irrelevant. Commonizing it, some terrible things are categorized, and society looked and turned a black eye to certain vices, certain practices, certain conducts, and certain lifestyle, and call it survival of the fittest. A lot of things that are not supposed to be, a lot of things that we're supposed to frown at, we have accepted it as a norm. Womanizing, adultery, fornication, obtaining by tricks, fake life, short-changing people, lying, pickpocketing, cheating, and even human trafficking. All this has been accepted by our society, and people call it what they see it as, what people do to survive. No. So it's commonized today. A lot of things that are not supposed to be are happening, and people are calling it survival of the fittest. To survive is very wonderful. To do things in order to make the ends meet is wonderful, but you cannot just do everything and see and in the name of survival of the fittest. That's not how it rolls. That's not how it works. It's so crazy and bad that even in certain continents, when public office holders embezzle public funds, you will find some citizens who will defend this evil without shame in the name of survival of the fittest. Yes, everything goes. Every abnormality goes. Every abominable thing goes under survival of the fittest. And what am I here to tell you today? That there's still standard that you need to follow. God's standard hasn't changed in everything. The only time you will hear people public outcry, is only in cases like outright murder, kidnapping, harvesting of organs, abduction. Then you see people scream as if that is the only sin, as if that is the only thing. And in the eyes of the Lord, even a lie can send you to hellfire. And if you want to find out where, go to Revelation 22:15. You will read it yourself, and you will be able to know that even a lie, that we don't have to do the public outcry when we feel that the one we call sin, that the one we call bad, that the one we call abomination has happened. But the ones that we feel that doesn't mean anything, doesn't matter, that we have accepted it, those ones are not. But all of them that are not good, it's not good. It doesn't matter how you want to rebaptize it. What is not okay is not okay. And survival of the fittest has nothing to do with accepting abnormalities. Remember that the devil is not looking for friends. He's not here to make friends. He's not here to make friends. Rather, his goal is to capture prisoners. And if you become one, you're going to be captured, whether you like it or not. Our enemy is not staring in our front. No. He doesn't look at our face because he wants us to notice them. They are luring us with different compromises, different things that they want us to compromise while tempting us, and then giving us reasons to do those bad things from our own conviction. And then we're accepting them. We're accepting them, and now we're doing them. We're doing them. So in a world where success is good, but in our world, success stories dominate our internet, it dominates our screen, especially our timelines. Anywhere you go, anything you put up, you're seeing people that are super successful. We just want to be like them. But it's crazy. It's crazy and so easy to believe that Trump is a straight line. The most profound change that you can ever want, can ever wish, can ever ask for occurs when you shift your perspective and look at the things that are supposed to be done, and look for that thing that will put food on your table through a means that is worthy, and not with the phrase survival of the fittest. Whatever I do, provided the ends meet. That is not what God said. That is not the standard. Life is a duality, and it will not be life. It will not be life if we had only one-sided way of living, one-sided experience, one-sided way. No, then we are not living anymore. But knowing this concept makes it easier for you to be able to navigate from whatever life throws at you. It doesn't matter what, because you understand this, and it will make you not to accept anything that is bad. It will make you not to accept anything bad, but I will give you what it takes for you to be able to jump and pass a lot of things, and will not conform with the norm of and the saying of everybody. Yeah, survival of the fittest. We want to survive, yes. We want to survive. But while wanting to survive, we will still understand that the standard of God still stands. So surviving is very good, like I said before, super good, wonderfully good. But calling evil good or overlooking atrocities in the name of survival of the fittest is a no, no, no. It's a no, no, no. And I want you to stamp this in your brain, that time alters many things, but it cannot change the relevance, the accuracy, the legitimacy of God's words. It can never ever change it. It can never ever change it. So no matter how you want to roll, no matter the things you do, no matter how you want to make your money, no matter how you want to survive, no matter how, because there are so many angles to get to a pinnacle. There are so many things one can do in order to put food on the table. But while you are at it, I want you to remember that the standard of God still stands, and there are things that you cannot do in the name of making money. That whatever you call survival of the fittest, there are abnormalities that can be condoned under that phrase. So however you want to do it, however you want to live your life, if you understand this concept, if you understand it, if you know it, if you give that fear and respect to yourself, to your neighbors, and to God, and live your life with a standard that will suit God. Because if actually after everything that we're supposed to do in this life, there's still where we need to answer for how we live. And while you remember that, let your word, I keep telling people, I hate people who are like this. I hate people who don't have a word of their own. He said, when they say, be a man or woman that can stand on your own, have a mind of your own, have a word of your own, have a say of your own, know what you want out of life, and be able to stand for what you want. People who they move from here and shift from here and move from here and they shift from here, I don't even know what to rate them. And because you're like this, that's why whatever people call survival of the fittest, you go with it. Because you don't even know what you want out of life. You don't have a word of your own. You can't say, this is what I want. It's either you are in or you're out. People can push you around like a baby and make you do things that are actually without conscience. Do things that are selfish. Do things without minding what that thing you're doing is going to do in the life of the person or people that you're dealing with. When you want to survive, when you want to do things to suit you, remember that the strongest are not always the one that survives. That the most intelligent are not always the one that survives. That those who survive are the ones who adapt and who are responsive to the things that matter at the time, and who pay attention, who harmonize these things, and with the existing, with the changing condition, people who actually have the human feeling to know that whatever you do to your fellow, that you do to yourself, you feel the pain. You feel the pain. When you pinch yourself and feel the pain, you will not want to pinch another person, because you will use yourself to judge that it will pain that person the way he just pained you. Let's not always do things. And most times, when people are coming to give you advice and all that, you will pinch and see what's their motive. Most times, people want to frustrate what you do by giving you advices that will end up making you an enemy to the process of what you want. And you will lose out completely, because the intention of those people, first of all, is for you to lose out. They have that bad mind. They have that bad intent. But they will sell you a sellable whatever, and you will fall for it. And you end up losing. So what am I saying? Be somebody that knows who you are, knows what you want, have a word of your own, and be able to say, everybody makes money through this route, but it's not for me, because it doesn't conform with the standard of God. Everybody wants to do this, but it's not for me, because it doesn't conform with the standard of God. So what I live for is to make sure that I do things that are okay for God, okay in the sight of human beings, okay for my conscience, and every other thing we follow. Do you understand? Do you understand? Survival of the fittest is a phrase, but please don't let evil things fall under it for your own good. Call a spade, and be able to say This is how I want to live my life. This is not good. And the moment you can say that something is not good, irrespective of who is being affected, and you don't care about favors, and you're not scared of anybody, but you look at the truth and say, yes, I stand for the truth. Even if people don't like you, heaven will always stand in the gap for you, because whoever stands for the truth, good things would never fail the person. This is my word for us today, and I know that at the end of the day, there must be one thing, because what I always tell God, whenever I pick a mic, whenever I sit like this, I say one person, because for every life I touch positively, I know that I've touched 1,000 in disguise. Yes. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow me at Instagram, Be Inspired with ambassador.buzo. Follow me at Facebook, Be Inspired with Buzopat and Moment of Truth with Buzo. Follow me at TikTok, Be Inspired with Buzopat. DM me as usual, and together we will always do this that we know how to do. Thank you so much, and I wish you the best week. Have a lovely time. Be successful in what you do. Make money by His grace. Ideas will come on you, okay? Ways, doors will open for you. New opportunities will embrace you, provided that you don't fall and do bad things under the guise of survival of the fittest. But please, stand and do the right thing so that you can be counted. I give.